Så där har vi hittat en succéspelare online, Mr. Chris Mooreman, som har visat sig vara en av de mest framgångsrika spelarna 2009. Hello Chris, how is things?
Yeah, not too bad. Just chilling here at the Empire.
Could you tell the Scandinavian audience a little bit about yourself?
I'm 24 years old. I've been playing online poker for probably 5 years now, so I'm one of the veterans of the game. I play a little bit of live, not had too much success so far, but definitely working on it. And yeah, I'm here in London just for the WSOPE and EPT later this week.
You were the one that scooped one of the events in the F-Tops now in August 20.
Maybe. Well, I chopped heads up. It was quite a marathon. Like, it started here in England at 2 in the morning, and I've been playing all day anyway, so I was quite tired by this stage anyway before it even started. And was not doing too well at the start, then won a massive pot, got a bit lucky, played a flush draw for perhaps too many chips, and got there, and then pretty much from there on just sort of crushed it, and ended up chopping it heads up for, I think, 204,000, so that was pretty good.
I thought luck didn't have anything to do with this game.
Oh, luck's probably the most important thing in this game. If there wasn't luck, I'd probably be busto.
You must be pretty lucky, got a sponsor contact with Doyle's Room. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, this sort of like developed over the last couple of months. Like, I initially got a phone call, and like I'd had a few offers for like other stuff before, and I thought, and it had never really worked out. But this one, I liked everything they had to say, and I was really interested in it, and they were saying good things. And thankfully, after speaking to Doyle a few weeks ago, I've got the final seal of approval, and here I am today.
How is Doyle in person?
Yeah, he's an absolute legend. Like, I remember when I first started playing, like, we used to rail the games he was playing online, and we'd just be watching every hand, and when the guy folded, we were like, yeah, Doyle was bluffing that hand. And when the guy called, he'd always have it. It was just like meeting him in real life was just amazing, really. It was like a dream come true.
What's your plans for the rest of the fall here? Are you going to play the EPT as well?
Like, the immediate plan is obviously to play the EPT London. Then there's quite a few events coming up. Like, there's the Amsterdam Masters Classic. I played that the last couple of years, and it's a really good tournament, and the city's amazing. Amsterdam's a great place.
Agree to that.
Yeah, definitely. So I'll probably try and play that, and then maybe fit in a couple of EPTs before definitely playing the PCA and Aussie Millions in the start of next year.
How do you recharge yourself for New Year like 2010? I know 2009 isn't quite over yet, but I mean, you have done so tremendously well this year. How do you recharge yourself to go into a new year like 2010?
Well, I think you've always got to try and aim higher and try and like go through, break barriers, try and do better yourself, keep learning. Like, I always try to keep learning, because you can't ever think that you've got to your limit, and if you rest on your laurels and sort of think you've made it, then there's going to be some kid who's coming up, some 18-year-old who's going to be a lot better, and he's going to take over. And like, at the end of the day, if you're doing well and you're at the top, everyone's going to be watching you and watching how you're playing and trying to adapt to it and beat you. So you have to be on top of your game, otherwise you're not going to be on top of the game for long. So that's basically my main aim. And just really, like, obviously I've still got the live thing to do, so that's obviously a big thing for me, so I can't really rest until I finally do something live.
What does your buddies say when you're doing this? I mean, you're making shitloads of money, and I mean, you're becoming a famous. They must be lucky you didn't choose like badminton as a sport.
Yeah, probably. At the moment, I'm not in the best condition. I'm trying to get to the gym and get in better shape. Like, probably will help me for live, just because live, obviously, you have to focus more and concentrate more. I find a lot of the time when I'm playing live, maybe I'm looking, when I'm not involved in the hand, I'm looking around and not concentrating on the other players as much as I should. And like, unlike online, you can't just click a button and check the hand history. And so I'm like turning around and asking some player like what happened on the flop that hand. They're like, you should have been paying attention. I'm like, oh, that's maybe why I'm not winning live at the moment.
I guess many of our viewers wonder, what do you do with all the money, Chris?
Nothing too exciting at the moment. Like, actually, most of my money's still online in the poker accounts. I've been trying to cash out, but they won't let me. I don't know. And also, for a while, I had a theory that if I cashed out, they'd give me a run bad curse and I'd start losing. So I'd never cashed out for ages. So at the moment, I'm trying to cash out, but I'm looking to try and buy a house, and obviously that'd be a solid investment, and then have some fun, really.
We can have some fun later on if you want to. Let's go out and hit the bar or something, Chris.
Definitely. Drinks are on me.
Perfect. That's a deal. Thank you very much, and talk to you later, man.
Okay, cheers. Thanks very much for talking to me.